Terror Troopers, it's me, Tara. It is time to watch Temptation Island, episode 8, which is titled Trust the Process. What kind of process? Because I feel like it's like we get here and we all break up. I feel like it's probably the process. Leave a like. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, click the bell so you're notified of the videos I'm dropping, and don't forget we spread hugs, love, and laughter here at Terror Troopers. Thanks to Prep for helping edit down these highlights, they're the best. Also, if you haven't headed to Patreon, that is where you can sync up with your own copy of Temptation Island, watch it on Netflix, watch me on your computer or your phone, and we have a TV night together. That's where you can sync up with your own copy, you get a time code, so we're watching it together on time. And that also helps support the channel because a lot of times I get copyright strikes on these videos. So just another way to support is Patreon. And follow me on all the socials. Come and say hello. Okay, let's do this.
She's obviously hurt, but I think she's just like, she wants to know the reason why behind everything.
Yeah, because you said you weren't going to do anything and then you ended up in the bathroom with a threesome.
Can I talk to you? Because right now it's all about him.
Right.
I feel like I don't agree with a lot of things that you've done, which it's your journey. And I just feel like for me, like, for example, you said you didn't cheat on her, but you did.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah, exactly. And you've been telling me that, like, you've been together this whole time. So that would be you cheating on her.
The thing is, you got to separate, like, the real world from the what's going on here.
Yeah,
like,
so you're basically, like, picking and choosing when you want to be single. I'm a big girl, so I feel like it's hard for me to, like, want to spend that time with you when I, like, know these certain information.
Yes, I love that.
So I just am gonna decline the date.
I love that.
This morning been all about the video. Like, that's really where my focus is. Like, where's Shanté's head at?
Oh my God, he's such a jerk. Dude, he's got issues. Like, why wouldn't you want to ask her? Like, or like at least say, yeah, let's talk about it. Maybe we can still go on a date and like chat. Maybe you can help me. But like, whatever. Brion's gonna be Brion about it, so it's fine.
Yeah, let me grab them.
Those are so pretty.
Here we go, Grant.
So I want to write this letter to you so that we could have a moment. And I want to start this moment by telling you how beautiful, sweet, and amazing I think you are.
So,
I'm excited to continue to learn more about you and really see where this thing goes. P.S. You're not a second option.
okay, that's sweet. I just think like he still doesn't. He just knows how to like love bomb, I feel like.
I'm learning that Grant just has a really good heart. I think it's just nice for him to realize that someone appreciates the things about him that Ashley maybe didn't appreciate.
Okay.
I really like what we're building.
Well, that's good. Maybe she is a better fit for him. I don't know.
Well, first I'd want you to meet my friends.
Okay.
They're really important.
All right, so we meet up with your friends and then
Yeah,
what?
my friends are scarier than, like, my dad. They're, like, meeting my dad's really chill. Meeting my friends is scary. They have stronger opinions.
Love that. Love that.
Help but wonder how much I'll see you after the island.
Well, isn't that up to us?
Yeah.
He's like, I wonder how much I'll see you. And she's like, well, that's up to us, right? Like, you can come see me. I can come see you. We got to make a plan.
This is gonna get messy.
Oh, this is gonna get real messy
Crafty.
real fast.
I haven't done this since middle school.
First steps, get it wet. It's getting there. It's getting there.
This is not it. It's because it's not on.
Yeah, because you were too low with it.
Is he legit frustrated?
I just love my sweet little baby.
Okay.
Like, it's so fun with him, and it's easy.
I hope they end up together.
Just gonna go slower. Just gentle with it.
Oh,
It's shaping.
Yep, take that out.
cool.
Every date that we've done, I've seen more parts of Ashley open up, doing something different, something unique. You get to build that connection even more.
Truth. I like this. Oh.
You got one in there. I saw that, Danny.
I've obviously taken you on several dates now, so I'm very into you.
I'm so glad she told him that.
Me too. Thank you.
Aww. I love it. Cute.
I think one of the biggest things I've learned about me is I don't like being alone. Like, that just feels like half my heart was in that iPad.
Oh.
I guess that's why I'm so cold to other people here. They're not Shanté, so.
You have been very cold to the ladies in the bathroom, but okay.
Right now is what I can do to, be a good man to her, and I got a lot of explaining to do. So.
Yeah, you really do. I don't know about him. I still think that Brion has
no idea what he wants.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You good?
Yeah, I'm built for this, baby.
Okay.
I love Yaman.
She's fun, she's outgoing. This new Tayler that I'm just now getting to experience, it's making your boy feel nice and fuzzy on the inside.
I love that. It feels like this Tayler is the real Tayler versus how she was before.
Just dump. To the shoulders. Come on.
He's like, yes.
Score.
I have really been trying to respect the boundaries that Tayler and I set, even if he wanted to cross that boundary. But I'm not disrespecting my relationship. There is no relationship to respect anymore.
Right. That relationship is done. Ooh, is this their first kiss?
Oh my God, is this their first kiss? I love it.
Oh my God, get it. I like them together. I think that was their first kiss.
My goal is really to get clarity on how Kay and I need to move forward in the final few days, because after the weeks we've spent together,
Yeah, how's he feeling about it?
Feeling something here.
Obviously. Oh, whoa. All right.
I just want to look at the horizon and just kind of see, how this might work in the future, because more than anything, I want and need to make sure I do it right this time.
Mm-hmm.
Not moving too fast, not moving too slow, just flowing.
All right. Yeah, that's.
So everything that you have going on right now.
Yeah.
And now me being in the picture.
It gives me something to look forward to, honestly, like something exciting.
Yeah.
This whole experience, coming to this island, I got exactly what I came here to get.
True.
A little extra
Yeah, a little extra.
Well,
Yeah, I'm happy.
Maybe Temptation Island works. I really like Yaman a lot. He's good at being open, good at asking questions. He has a sense of curiosity, which is nice.
I think the first thing I want to wash off and kind of get rid of is just the heaviness and all the stress that has come from my previous relationship. So
I love that.
Okay.
One thing I've learned about Tayler, and one thing that I've really appreciated, is how secure he makes me feel.
She about to cry.
I just feel like in my last relationship, I definitely
She didn't feel safe.
let my guard down a lot. I felt really, really safe and secure with him.
Oh.
That rug just kind of got pulled out from under me.
Dang, that sucks.
Taking things really slow with Tayler for that reason.
Yeah.
Even though I'm never questioning where I stand with him, and that's something I feel like I really, really appreciate. So yeah.
Aw. That's good. I still was like, I don't know if Tayler is like ready, and I felt like he was like keeping Kay at like an arm's length, but now feel like he's not, especially if he keeps opening up to her, then they might actually have like a chance, they because I feel like they're starting to build a really strong emotional connection.
This is fun, and I appreciate you asking me on this second date again.
I knew you would be like fun and not bring any pressure to my situation that's already
Exactly.
She's like, basically nothing's gonna happen. I'm glad you're here. We'll just have fun.
You deserve that exact same thing from your partner.
Yeah.
Whoever that is. If someone's not gonna give that to you, it's just like, it's hard for us to support that.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Tell her, dude. Tell her. Like, get rid of Brion.
I just feel so conflicted of like what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what's going on. It's just constantly running through my brain.
Perfect.
That's cool.
All right.
Wrapping it.
Dang, all right.
After receiving the video message this morning from Alexa, kind of knocked off all this doubt.
Yeah.
I feel pure happiness and joy. And moving forward, I have a big decision. It's going to determine whether I'm going to be with someone for the rest of my life. And it's a crazy thought.
Yeah. All right. I feel like Lino, obviously after this, like, I feel like you got to be like, yeah, I got to propose, right? Or you got to move on.
I need to be more gentle with myself and open up my heart more. Trust that what the heart wants, it'll get if you follow it.
Okay.
Came here with
the intention of making my relationship with my boyfriend stronger. I wanted him to get some clarity. But it's almost in a way given me clarity that I want him just as much, if not more. And so my intentions kind of shifted to wanting our relationship to work.
She just looked at that guy like, did you just hear that?
I finally feel like I'm doing just that. And I'm learning to be a more confident, strong woman that I never thought I was.
It's good to hear.
I've met 4 incredible, emotionally intelligent women. One in particular, Alexa, that I've developed a lifelong friendship with.
Aw, I really like that. I think that's really sweet.
Did you kiss on your date?
Yes.
I can do it. How was it?
But
Was it like a kiss or
was-
makeup?
No,
or-
it was a make. Like it was low key really fucking
It
good.
was-
He kissed.
For a minute.
It wasn't like full tongue. You know how you kiss some people and you're like, bro, what? Where did
Yeah.
you learn?
Been there.
Oh, you guys kiss. Decent amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think you would hook up with him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At first, we were like sitting next to each other, and then he got behind me, and we were like hands on the pottery. Yeah. Finally, we like kissed. It was a little bit awkward because there was like clay all over our face, but it was like cute.
Who cares about the clay, girl?
I love playing on you.
I love laying on you. Is that you, kitty?
They're really like in love. I'm very interested to see how this ends.
Yeah, me too. You and me both.
I'm interested to see if they like leave the island together or what is it like? Is it real?
Everyone's questioning, is it real or is it not? I think the reason why is because of Grant, you know? Like, I don't know. I still don't think that Grant has any idea where he's headed, what he truly wants.
I haven't even thought really about the idea of like falling in love with Tayler.
Whoa.
But that's why they say falling. You don't know when it happened.
Okay.
The thought of falling in love again is just, terrifying.
It's crazy how fast it happens.
I have made wrong decisions by just being too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what got me into trouble with Tayler.
Mm-hmm.
I won't make that same mistake with Kay.
Well, good. I'm glad he's looking out, you know?
Am I sleeping in here tonight?
If you're okay with just sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
Like, seriously, though.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I love Danny.
And being here alone with her just really opens up so many more doors.
Yeah, to be like emotionally open and stuff.
We'll see where it goes, and we'll see how it ends up at the final bonfire.
All right. It's funny, like all the girls, well, except for Shanté, which we knew that, are like pretty happy and seem, and oh, right, of course her. She's like still going to be with Lino.
Ladies, just 5 minutes. We'll sit right over here. Guys, you can chill. It's not deep. We'll be quick.
What is that?
I want to just drop by and tell you that tonight, bonfire.
Yes.
This is what we come here for.
So hopefully, it'll give you any remaining insight you need to determine the ultimate decision you came to this island to make.
Yep.
I'll see you tonight.
Okay, see
All
you
right.
later.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
They're extra not good for Shanté or the other girl, but like, I really want Ashley and Tayler to see more of what's happening to like get them further away from who they were with. And I prefer that with Shanté too, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know what I could possibly see from Shanté. I don't expect her to react and do something because of what I did, but
I wish she would have.
if she does, it's valid. I'm the one that crossed the boundary. I'm the one that broke the line. Whatever I see, I deserve.
At the end of the day, like, I need to make the best decision for myself.
We know. She keeps saying that.
And I'm thinking, he did that. Why would he do that? Like, cut him off. And it's just so many different emotions that are piling on top of each other.
Yeah. I wish she would cut him off, but I don't think she will. Good. You shouldn't, Tayler.
A fresh wound because I've not been able to get the closure like, hey, we're single. But I expect to see Tayler riding into the sunset with Kay.
Yeah, you will. That'll give you closure. And Ashley will see that too with Grant, but she's been done with Grant, luckily, for a minute.
Good to see all four of you. You know the drill here. It's time to look at some clips.
Yes.
This is the last time you'll see clips before meeting up with your boyfriends at the final bonfire.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start with you, Shanté.
Good. Let's get it out of the way.
You said you didn't cheat on her, but you did. You doing that
Well,
too.
here.
Yeah, exactly. And you've been telling me you've been together this whole time, so that would be you cheating on her.
Yep.
And I feel like he just doesn't take responsibility for anything that
He doesn't.
Right now, it's all about him.
It's always been about him. He's like, I'm going to do this. I know Shanté will stay.
I'm glad she stood up for herself and she didn't want to be put in a position where she felt like she was going to feel uncomfortable or anything like that. So I'm proud of her for doing that.
Yeah, exactly, Shanté.
Remind me what the rules were that you guys said when you came here.
Exactly.
No kissing or any sexual boundaries crossed.
Well, that went out the window.
One of the things I really admire in you is your grace and your poise.
Mm-hmm.
This strength that I see, will this same strength be there when he's here to stand your ground like she stood her ground?
Right.
He's going to have to face the truth of what he's done and how he's acted.
Okay, I only really half believe her.
Ashley,
Hi.
let's watch. Let's talk about it.
Here we go.
I wrote you a little letter, too.
She's going to say he's love bombing her.
You've shown me the kind of love that I really do yearn for. I'm excited to continue to learn more about you and really see where this thing goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think he jumps from girl to girl without acknowledging what he's leaving behind.
She sounds emotional.
Honestly, the message felt like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
The whole objective of us coming here was for him to prove that he wouldn't cheat on me, and he did. So to send me a message and tell me that it's heartbreaking to hear how I talk about him is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's absurd.
What's your definition of love for you?
Good question, Mark. Love it. Oh, see, she's like emotional.
You are tough and you're protecting yourself. And you should because you've been hurt. And there is a level that you deserve.
Yep.
And this right now, what you're feeling and not saying, this lets you know you want it.
Yeah, true. Good job, Mark. Dude.
Freaking Mark all the way, man. He's the best.
Alexa, you ready?
For me, I gotta test myself.
Again?
All right, someone needs to put me to bed before I make bad decisions.
Oh, boy.
I'm just trying to remind myself of the words that he told me in my video message.
Good idea.
There's only one Lino and there's only one Alexa.
That's very romantic.
I want to see the actions outside of this.
Yeah.
Tayler, here we go.
All right, anything you want to let go of as we wash this off?
This one's gonna be tough.
I think the first thing I want to wash off is just the heaviness and all the stress that it's come from my previous relationship.
Oh my God, yep. Yep. Oh.
Thought of falling in love again is just, terrifying. And I do feel like with Kay, I'm definitely at the precipice right now.
Oh, God. How do you feel about that, Kay?
I'm happy for him. That's all I have to say. I mean, he's falling in love.
Cool, now tell me what you really feel.
I feel empty. Like, I literally have, like, no emotion. I initially came into this experience thinking that this was for Tayler. And I really see in the end, it was kind of for me all along.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that when you leave that you're going to be leaving the island in a better place or worse place at the end of the day?
A better place, for sure.
Okay. Good. I actually believe her when she says, like, I think it was for me and I've learned a lot. And I'm like, you're great.
You're also going to have a chance to have one final intimate overnight date with the gentleman that you select. Those who aren't selected, go home.
Okay. We all know who those are.
What happens on your final dates is your truth. It won't be shown to anybody else. And the next time we're here, you'll be reunited with the person you came to the island with.
Wow. So their final night won't be shown to anyone else. I didn't know that.
Obviously, more is happening in his experience that I'm not even aware of for people to feel disrespected.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to put up with that. So do I just bounce or do I stick it out?
You should probably, most likely.
You should bounce.
I have to find a way to fall out of love with him.
Yeah.
And back in love with myself.
Good job, Tayler. I think you can do it, girl.
I thought he genuinely cared for me and, saw a future with me. I'm sad because this is how he lives his life.
Yep, he'll bounce, and if that doesn't work with her, he'll see someone the next week.
I thought he could change. I thought he could be better, and he's just not.
Honestly, I'm like,
I don't know if there's any hope for Grant. He gets on my nerves.
Grant, my man. You ready?
Yeah.
yes. Shove it in his face. I can't wait.
I'm very into you. I'm just glad that you're here.
Look at him. Oh my God, his face. Like, I'm like, you've been juicing it with your girl.
I'm good, Mark. Thank you. It's okay.
You're not good. But you make it seem to Natalie, I think is her name, that you are good.
That was terrible to watch. She's moved on, as have I.
Have you?
She made it clear that she moved on when she didn't send me a message. It's just a relief that this is over.
Doesn't look like you are relieved.
You feel a sense of sadness and relief. Why do you feel relief?
Yeah, tell us.
I didn't completely want it, that I was forcing it because I thought it was the right thing to do and it was wrong. And I should have cut it off a long time ago.
Really?
You're trying to make it work and not admitting that it's not working. If it falls apart, it's her fault for not forgiving you, is what's come out of your mouth.
Thank you, Mark.
We as humans tend to just point a finger.
Well, that's definitely what Grant does.
Lino, let's take a look.
My intentions kind of shifted to wanting our relationship to work, to wanting me to discover more about myself. I finally feel like I'm doing just that, and I'm learning to be a more confident, strong woman that I never thought I was.
Okay, it's a good clip. Nothing bad
Let's
there.
talk about your relationship before, and if you guys decide to stay together, what it might look like beyond this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you gonna move forward?
Coming in here, obviously, some of that resentment and trust issues came from I needed to abolish from myself in order to move on and truly commit myself.
Yeah, it's true. Hopefully you can do it.
I put myself in a situation where I want to be tempted. If I don't, I also am happy with that.
Okay. I honestly think, though, that there wasn't any women that really liked him that he had a connection with, right? I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Whole experience coming to this island, I got exactly what I came here to get, plus some.
Yep.
You know, I feel like we have both gotten a lot of answers that we're looking for, you know, leading up to this process and trying to make it work, and especially me getting out of a marriage. And we definitely got together at probably an inappropriate time because I was not the man I needed to be.
He was rebounding.
You got in a relationship young. You, by your own words, have not had a lot of experience as it comes to relationship. That relationship took its course into a painful place.
Yeah.
But the lesson here is forget why you said you came here. What does your heart now tell you the reason is why you and Tayler are here?
Right.
You know, her reason might to be to find a connection that's really fitting for her journey in life, and I feel like I haven't really fit that mold, and that's kind of what I'm battling with right now.
Okay.
Good news is life continues after you leave here, so we'll keep figuring shit out.
I love Mark.
Brion, your turn.
Wanted him to be like, I'm definitely blindsided. I don't want to like sit here and just wait for him to just do more stupid shit if there's no remorse.
God. Shanté.
Yeah, I definitely think that's 2 weeks back to back where it really shows what I've done to hurt her. How I started, it was a lot of Shanté doesn't do this, Shanté doesn't do that, Shanté could do more of this. On this journey, I've realized Brion has been the issue.
Yes, you have.
Taking ownership of your actions and validating what she says is a really strong place to be.
Frickin' finally, dude.
I haven't given her a safety outlet to be that open and that emotional.
Yeah.
When you think back on it, it's like that's a terrible way to be. I was taken out of my home at 2 years old. Grandparents couldn't take care of me. Grandma left, abused in the foster system.
Dang, this is tough.
Childhood growing up, being a black guy in a white family. And it's tough driving yourself to college with all your shit back, you know? And all those things, it made me who I am today.
That's rough. That's rough and tumble.
You know, that all shapes you at the end of the day.
It does. Well, at least he's learning here.
There's no way for you to know if you've had no model of it.
Yeah. He's had no representation of, like, what's good in a relationship.
How would you know how to respect if no one has modeled for you or shown you or told you that you matter and you're safe?
True.
Because the only person you can count on is who?
It's myself.
There you go. And how do you have a relationship if that's the only way you know how to be?
Can't.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
What are you feeling right now?
A weird feeling of relief.
Okay.
She doesn't feel safe to let that emotion show in front of you. I'm gonna suggest there's a part of you that you just showed me that she hasn't seen either.
Correct. What she needs to see.
It makes a woman love her man and think he's the greatest thing in the world more than him breaking down in her arms.
Uh-huh.
Just like reflecting right now, just on my other relationships, you know, hurt some people.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, buddy.
She wanted me to be a husband, and hopefully I can still make that happen, but I got to do better.
Well, at least he's realizing it, you know, and I hope that he continues to keep this attitude, continues to check himself.
Seeing that clip of Tay, you know, I was jealous. That's just not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I hope I'm surprised, but if I'm surprised, then I'm like, well, fuck, you know? So what am I gonna do then?
You hope you're surprised that, like, she's not gonna be with Yemen?
I have decided to pop the question.
Finally. Okay, Lino. Here we go.
And I know that when I come to her in the end, that we will choose each other.
Oh my God, yes, duh. Of course they're gonna choose each other. Grant, oh my God, in the bonfire right now, you know, in his afterthoughts, him just being like, it's gonna be really tough, and like, you know, seeing her, and like, you know, I don't like seeing it, like, and I'm just like, dude, he is still largely wanting Ashley not to move on while he is, which tells me his moving on with Natalie is like a robotic thing. That's just what he knows how to do. Get a girl likes him, and he's like, I'll move on here. Meanwhile, he hasn't resolved anything or any of his feelings or any of him at all, or taken responsibility. Mark called him out on that. Thank goodness. Hallelujah, Mark. And that just tells me that him with Natalie probably won pretty badly because he has unresolved issues. In regards to Brion at least took like responsibility just then at the bonfire, which was a plus. Finally, right? Because like he's been ridiculous and he's been like really making me mad. But now that he seemed to like take responsibility before Mark called him out on it, which is really nice to see. The thing that surprised me the most is Tayler saying, if I get to the bonfire and I am surprised, then I might be like, oh yeah. I got a little confused by that response because I assume he's thinking, because he's like, I got jealous seeing Kay. That Kay will be there and she will be done, right? And she will be moved on with Yemen, or just being like, I don't want to be together. And if that happens, then he's going to be like, surprised? I don't know what he meant by that, as though he wanted her to say like, oh, that's a temp thing, and still continue with him, with Tayler. I don't know. And also, I just feel bad for Kay a little bit because Tayler is still holding himself at arm's length with her, which I understand, and I actually really appreciate what he said, that he's like, I need to not hurt like either of these women, although like you've already hurt Kay, buddy, come on now. And it just like, don't lead Kay on if you're actually not gonna take it outside of here, which is why I think he's chosen not to like go on and full juice it with her, which is a good idea. But I do think that Kay is already very emotionally invested in him, obviously wants to see this move outside of the island, is definitely falling for him. So if he is still confused about Kay and what he wants, I mostly feel bad. I mean, confused about Tayler and what he wants. Then I feel mostly bad for Kay because she'll be stuck in this fire. Yeah? Let's watch the next one. Let's freaking go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Episode 9. There we go. Let's do it.
Do we look comfy?
PJ.
Pajama party?
How are you? You guys look
Comfy.
so comfy.
Aw, look at Ashley and Danny. She looked like so safe hugging him, you know?
It's definitely nice having you to come home to. I'll say that.
Well, besides that, how are you feeling?
Good. I'm excited for you and I.
Just jumping to that? Why don't you, oh God, this is gonna end in just a fire, a dumpster fire. It's gonna be bad.
So we do have to pick someone to go on a final date with.
Oh, Grant.
What would you say to going on that date with me?
I would love to.
Yeah?
And Natalie doesn't really see it either. She's like, besides that, what else? Like, I'm like, dude, he's brushing right over everything that's happened. And he's just like burying it. And it's just going to keep coming out in bad ways.
No, you really are like so incredible. I never have met any guy like you before.
It's just crazy though, because like for someone like you, it's just like I don't understand how that's possible.
Yeah, they definitely seem like they have more, obviously, of a emotional connection.
I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna land it. So I'm gonna definitely take advantage of this time being alone with Kay before getting back into the...
See, that makes me concerned of like, I don't know I'm going to land the final thing, but I'm going to take advantage of being alone with Kay, which means like, oh, y'all going to juice it. And then your plan is to like land the plane and then be like, oh, I can't date her outside of this. And then obviously if Kay maybe wants me back, maybe I'll take her back, or like, then I'll need to finally end it. I'm like, I just feel bad for Kay because he hasn't I just don't know.
I am not by any means saying that I am falling in love with Yaman, but there's just clear things that Yaman's been able to show me that I did not know existed.
Okay, that's good.
It's just wild to me that I could love somebody for as long as I did, and it just end up in this way.
Right. I really do hope her and Yaman get together.
You know, the whole time, I've not seen her talk to a guy. All the clips are her talking to a female.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying how much she loves me and how much I fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
I want her. She is a great woman. She doesn't need me.
No, she doesn't.
I want her, so I just gotta see if she still wants me. I think she does from her word.
She'll take you back. We all see it.
I just know that you're trying to grow, and I know that you're trying to do better, and I can see that in you, you know?
Yeah. Amaya's legit. She knows what's up.
You know, we have to make final date decisions.
She's gonna, who's she gonna pick?
Third time's charm. I think this would be good.
I would be happy to go on the date with you. Care about you, right? As a friend,
Yeah.
as a person, Black woman.
Okay.
I was thinking about kicking you out tonight. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm ready to do that.
I'd be a little upset.
I also figured you'd be upset if I don't take you on the overnight date.
Duh. You better take Danny.
Do you want to go? Do you want to come on my overnight date?
Of course I do.
Duh. Oh my God.
I'm so glad they got together.
I'm definitely 100%, catching feelings for just the way we look at each other. Overall, I get butterflies.
Oh, I love that.
Matching.
Oh my God, I love it.
Our time is coming to an end, and our final date is tomorrow. And I just wanted to know if you wanted to go with me.
I would love to.
I don't like that she said,
Our time is coming to an end, because I'm like, what about after this?
The overnight portion of the date, that's a little scary. I have not spent the night with another man in 2.5 years.
well, then let's freaking go. All right, here we go. They're doing a little pre-juicing.
You've helped so much. And you've just been easy to talk to. And that's really hard to get. Well, do you want to go on my final date?
Yeah, hell yeah, come on.
Aww.
Oh my God,
We've
hell
come
yeah.
full circle, Gio.
Full circle, thank God.
Aw.
I was ready.
He's been just like a solid friend in the house, you know?
Have you been thinking about what you're going to say to her when you see her at the final?
Definitely going to talk about the things that needed to be addressed.
Good.
After that, hopefully, surprise her and propose.
Pop out the big ring?
Yeah.
Coming to the last final date, I definitely wanted to have you come with me and help me go ring shopping and stuff. So,
well, I would love to.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad she's excited about that.
Have you gotten a little bit more clarity about what your decision will be? Or still really gonna pull it game time?
When I tell y'all, genuinely, we were planning to get married,
We know.
I'm just curious if he's gonna own up to the things that he's done.
But it's not only that he cheated, it's that other girls are also seeing how disrespectful. Yeah.
Exactly. Tell her, Ashley. Make sure she hears it.
I know you don't want to be in this position to have to make this choice, but you are being forced to.
Yeah.
You are being forced to, and he forced you to do this.
Yeah.
He has to live with that, and I know that hurts you. Yeah. But you gotta think of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I know.
You gotta think of the future, dude. Oh, God.
I've always known my worth. It's just hard when you love someone.
Yeah, she's not gonna be able to let him go. There's no way.
Bye, guys.
No.
We're leaving.
They're like, deuces.
You're also special in your own ways, so good luck the rest of the time. Have so much fun on your last dates, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, or else.
We love you.
We love you guys.
Love you, boys, y'all.
Love you guys so much.
They're like,
I only brought enough stuff to fit in this tote bag. I'm out, man.
I wanted to come to you man to man. And first off, thank you for raising such a beautiful and kind woman. And I wanted to get your blessing, ask for Alexis hand in marriage.
oh.
Love my baby girl unconditionally.
Yeah.
And always, always treat her with respect. Give my regards, hugs to Alexa for me, okay?
I will.
All right. He's getting there. Let's do it. Let's go.
It is time for the final date.
Out on the free road.
We made it out.
They do look good together. I hope that he continues with Kay outside of this to see where it goes, but takes it slow.
Experience of a lifetime.
Oh, look at these guys.
He's making it really easy to move forward and continue knowing what I do deserve.
Chocolate fondue in the middle.
Chocolate, exactly. I'm trying to tell you.
So many thoughts going on in my brain right now.
That looks fun. I've never done that.
For a second, I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's doing on his final date, or is he going to be honest about his final date? So,
This poor girl, her whole life is just Brion, Brion, Brion. I'm like, what about you? What do you do? What do you like? What are you about? Do you know who you are, Shanté?
I came in here thinking I was, a great boyfriend, and now it's a lot more like looking at myself, like kind of looking in the mirror, like, what have I not done? What can I do better?
So many things.
I got my incredible bed here. I can't wait to sleep in tonight.
You're not sleeping in the bed. No, you're gonna sleep on the beanbag.
That's right. That's right.
for Alexa, you said she likes gold, right?
She does like gold bands, so immediately. I was never the type of guy to think about my engagement, think about my marriage.
Well, now you got it, buddy.
This is what we needed after a
We
long few
needed
weeks.
this.
To the end of a beautiful island adventure. It's the beginning of a new one.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right.
Can't help but daydream a little bit sitting here with Natalie. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I haven't thought about asking her to leave the island with me.
See, I just don't. He hasn't taken responsibility, and he hasn't shared it the way that he has felt upset about Ashley. Like, he almost cried at the bonfire, but I just don't know. I don't know if he's being honest. I just don't know.
Now that I'm alone with Danny, there's more pressure in my mind of what I want out of this situation.
Okay.
But having alone time together, I think I will be tempted by Danny tonight.
Yeah, you will. Let's get it, girl. Whoa, that's a great shot. That took some rehearsal. That crane had to be behind that car. They had to tell him to drive forward so it could go into the house. Maybe it was a drone. I think it looked like a crane shot, though.
Oh, finally, peace and quiet.
These are really great houses that they get to stay in. How cool is that?
I mean, he's been good for all the bonfires.
Yeah.
All I'm wondering is that, in these last few days from that bonfire or that clip until now, until when I see him.
Girl, you're going to be pretty surprised at what's waiting for you.
Cheers to a happy ending and also a happy beginning.
Aw,
Let's-
cheers.
Let's finish the glass.
Okay, you want me to down this?
Let's go.
All right, Giovanni, let's go. Let's rage.
That Lino and I will walk away together.
All right.
I feel like I'm ready, and I need to see if he is too.
We ride a dog.
You could literally be talking gibberish. I don't think she's gonna really be comprehending it. She's just gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really good surprise. Also, I wonder if that girl's like,
oh God, like I have to listen to this guy's vows and how much he loves his girl.
After the first week, I'm like, she won't even say hi to me.
I come around after a while.
Like 3 days ago.
Like 3 days ago. That's funny.
I feel like he brought me here and he just assured me that things are going to be all fine and dandy.
They are not.
And it's like I feel like he needs to know that he hurt me.
Okay.
I think that she's kind of holding on. You know, maybe she's like, maybe if I let go of something good, I may not be able to find it again.
Exactly.
Like, as a friend, I just want her to be happy.
Yeah. That's what everybody thinks. Like, she's just not strong enough to leave because she assumes she won't find it again. I'm like, well, I know, and I feel like she's going to stay with Brion, and I just hope it works out.
Just for you.
Does she have a sleeping bag?
Yeah, so Maya, this is how we roll.
You know, I'm ready to give my full self to Shanté, my full love, my full intimacy, and, you know, I don't want anyone else. I don't want another person.
Okay. I hope you are. I just hope this change sticks. And you need to take responsibility of what a jerk you've been. And if you're a jerk again, please take responsibility for it and change your ways for the long run.
I really appreciate how feminine and soft you are. Like soft in a confident way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way to describe her.
I think I've let too many negative opinions get to me and kind of write a script. And I feel like through this process, I've been able to break the chains and truly thrive.
We hear that. Thrive, girl, thrive.
Thrive in that bed with Yamin, you know?
I wish I could spend another day with you tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, see? Kay is like,
You know, I don't want to get ahead of myself with anything, but I think maybe him leaving alone would be kind of confusing.
Oh, yeah. She just like really wants to.
I guess I just don't want to get my hopes up and then feel disappointed or feel stupid if he decides to leave alone, because I truly would understand that as well.
Yeah, I know she would understand it, but like he has not led her that way or given her.
Stay in this moment with Kay as much as possible.
See, he says stay here as much as possible and present, because what?
Ignore
the
the responsibility that I have tomorrow.
Oh my God, see? Now that scares me, because I feel like he's like, just think about now, because tomorrow's gonna be totally different. No freaking Kay, and I'll see what's going on with Tayler.
You know, hopefully this will be the longest night of my life.
Oh, he's not gonna leave the island with her. Oh, God, I feel so bad for Kay, because every one of his pickups, I'm like, he's not going to leave with her.
You're the one that was brought into my life. Obviously, I'd love to pursue what we have going on. Like, I'm willing to go as far into this as you are.
Yes, Danny.
I am open to seeing where things go afterwards.
Oh my God! Yes.
But like right now, I'm enjoying my time with you, and I'm happy you're here, and I think we'll just see where it goes.
I really hope you do. I really hope you do it, Danny.
I think I would probably leave the island alone because I have a point to prove to myself that.
And you don't need anyone. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I just love Danny, and I want her to take him.
Living in the moment.
Yeah. Take Danny with you. Take Danny with you. Take Danny, boy.
Oh my God.
This is amazing.
Oh, wow. Look at the walls.
Tonight kind of being our final date night.
It makes me sad.
But, you know, I have my final bonfire.
We know.
I think about what life would be like if we were to leave this island together. What does that mean?
Really glad we're having this conversation because I was thinking about this earlier.
It doesn't feel so lighthearted.
Because you like love bombing.
And that's scary.
Grant, like, needs to...
I can't let myself, like, go there
Okay.
with you. Like, I can't until, like, you close those doors.
Yeah, good for you, Natalie.
Really make or break my decision. I mean, this will really tell me whether or not I should completely close the door with Ashley.
Okay. He is... Oh, my God. He is so confusing.
It is crazy.
They're so cute. Like, I feel differently about Tay and Yaman and Ashley and Danny. I want them to leave together.
I feel like I've never dated a guy with really good eyes, but it just, I don't know, it just clicks and I'm just in it. I'm into it.
That's great. I love to hear it.
Make a wish.
You have to make a wish. Ready? What'd you wish for?
You can't ask.
It's definitely a little bit scary, especially because how real the feelings have gotten in the last few days and now having to separate and kind of having to let him figure out his thing without me being there or having any idea what's even going on.
That would suck. She probably is going to have so much anxiety and just like be like, that's true, okay, and be like nervous and just sad, I think.
I'm honestly just feeling sad because the truth is I do not want this to end.
Oh, okay. But you can go find her. Like, that's the first time I've heard him say, I do not want this to end.
Just had a final bonfire she has to go to tonight. And right now, she's 100% Tay. You know, she's locked and loaded.
I agree with that.
Her ex is prepared for her at all.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. I love this.
For me to make the conclusions that I don't want to have threesomes, I don't need all that wild behavior in my life, I had to go that far to understand that.
Okay.
It was a way where I could have came to that conclusion.
Without doing it? Yeah, I guess.
I've seen you grow a lot in your relationship and as a man, and I just hope that she does show you grace in some way or another.
Okay, that's good for Amaya to say that to him because she has been real with him. I've really appreciated her, like, and the talk she's had with him.
I have not made like a full final decision as of right now.
For you, I think you do have the opportunity to have a mic drop.
She's not gonna do that.
But I think it's an inner battle with herself just to like figure out if she has the strength to do it, I think.
Which she does not, I don't think. And that's not a burn on her. It's just what I'm seeing. She's gonna leave with Brion.
I think she will. I think we're all hoping that, but...
Good luck. You're gonna kill it.
I'll walk out.
And next time I see you, you'll be Mr. and Mrs. Troisi.
Yes, we will be.
Aw. It's good that she's really sweet and supportive.
I can't believe we've gotten so close in a short time, and I am so grateful for you.
Aww.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you. Come here.
Aww. Gio. He's a good dude, man. That's so sweet that she was like, I'm gonna miss you. I like that. I hope they stay friends and stay I don't know, connected in some way.
Just definitely not ready to say goodbye, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
There's points where I just absolutely didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and to come here and do a complete turnaround.
That's good.
Obviously, Danny plays a huge factor in that.
Yeah, he's just a good guy.
Man, I'm kind of nervous going into the night. Again, I'm gonna try to explain myself, apologize, tell her what I've learned, how I've grown as a man.
Yeah, you better write it down.
And Lino, excited for you.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, guys.
Goodness, group hugs.
I like the song.
My fondest memory of us all together, and I know it's a sad memory too, is when all of your hearts broke with mine at the second bonfire, and all of you were there with me.
Yeah.
That's how I could tell that this is real, you know?
Mm-hmm. I bet you they were like, let's not even ask Shanté because we already know where that's headed.
I've learned that our issues are really my issues.
Preach. You are the problem.
So I realized this wasn't about Shanté at all. This really became my personal journey.
I'm glad he's realized that. He's realized a lot more than Grant. I'll tell you that. I will. Grant is nowhere near that. Grant is just, ugh.
I know that I can handle whatever conversation Brion and I end up having. I do think that honesty is going to be the best way to handle the conversation I have with Brion.
Yeah, definitely be honest.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Nervous.
I prepare myself for the conversation, but I'm okay.
Okay. Let's bring him in. Let's go. God, I can't wait to see her face. Like when she sees him, like, what? Yeah, oh God.
Welcome, Brion.
She's like trying not to look at him.
Come on.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Hold on. We'll get to the bonfire. We're going to add this last episode in this one because we got to, right? Or maybe we just show, we'll do 10 separate. I don't know. All right. I can't believe what they just showed us. Listen, let me, here's what I'm finally, Tayler has finally said, I do not want this to end, which is like the words I needed to hear about him and Kay, because him going like, I don't know what's going to happen at this thing. And I'm like, wait, does that mean you're going to like leave alone? But like, Kay like is like falling for you. I was so confused, but I'm glad that he finally said that. And I think he's doing the right thing by meaning Tayler is probably going to just try to close it off with Tayler and then hopefully find Kay on the outside. That's what I hope happens. In regards to Brion with the hug and the crying, I feel like he took that note from Mark, and I don't know if he was actually crying, right? Where he's like breaking down into your woman's arms, right? I'm like, I was trying to look at it, like when he came up. I'm like, is there water on his face? Like, is he really crying? Because I don't know. What else? What's the other, right. With Yaman and Tayler, I see that she's like, I really don't want to leave. And I'm glad to hear that because I do think that they should find each other on the outside. I think Yaman he's just such good support, and he's just there to show her what a relationship, what love should look like. It is. And like, it's funny that Tayler can show that to Kay, but like, he obviously never made Tayler feel that safe. He didn't show that stuff that he's showing to Kay with Tayler. He just like, which I get it. He was broken out of a relationship, just like Brion. He's made a bunch of mistakes as he's a hard child, and he came into it broken too. You know, and I think Grant has just like hopped from one relationship to another or had a kid. And obviously, Grant has not learned his lesson. He's ready to jump into another relationship with Natalie so far until now that he's like had this final night with Natalie, and Natalie's like, I hope I never see you again. And he says nothing. And now he's like, well, I'm confused about what I'm going to do. Maybe I should, leave the island alone. He is wackadoo. He is
wackadoo, dude. Like, I can't keep complaining about Grant. I can't.
Also, I really like Amaya and her speaking up, being like, I can't go on that date with you. Like, you haven't learned a freaking thing. Are you insane? And now she's sort of seen him grow, and he's recognized things and spent more time with himself, Brion in particular. And I hope that he brings all that up, meaning I hope he says that
I am the problem. It's not you, Shanté, it's Lee.
Which we all know. But also, Shanté has gotta, I hope that through this and through her being around these other women, that she's learned a little bit more strength to not put up with his crap. And tell him how she truly feels. And if she wants to be mad or cry or be upset around Brion, she has
100% the right to do that. Like, don't hide from him. You're in a relationship with him.
Like, anyone that's hiding from their partner so that they can stay with them, you need to stop doing that, because it's not going to end well. No, don't do that, okay? Okay, I think that's it. We've got to get onto the bonfire. I think I'll post these two together, and then I'll post 10 separately. Okay. I'm obsessed with this show. Tell me what other show I should watch next. I'll probably post the bonfire, hopefully like right after this. So just get these views up, share this with your people and your friends, and get the likes, get the comments, follow me on all the socials. Oh, and I forgot to say, if you haven't caught me on The Real Rejects, I react to a bunch of movies and TV over there. Here I'm doing. Wow, had to come out. Burp had to come out. Yep. But on this channel, we're doing reality, okay? And I love having you here with me. We spread hugs, love, and laughter here at Terror Troopers. I love you. See you on the next one.